Hi guys, I've been meaning to film this video since a while, but due to lack of time and sometimes motivation, I've just not been able to. Skincare for me before pregnancy was a whole different deal. You know, I had so much time to myself to, for the dry brushing and scrubbing, and I've made enough videos on that. But postpartum, everything feels very different. आपकी skin completely change हो चुकी है. So what worked for you before does not work for you now. And the time. I think the time aspect is so crucial. Sometimes you barely have time to just wash your face. So keeping that in mind, I think my skin, postpartum skincare has kind of evolved. And today I'm going to take you through it. Some of the rituals have stuck with me through the past, but I think most of them have changed because my skin feels so different. मेरी पहले बहुत oily skin होती थी and it used to glow all the time, and now I feel it does not glow so much. And for the first time ever in my life, I have dry skin. So I have a combination. I have oily but also dry. Acne आने लग गए हैं ऐसी ऐसी जगहों पे जहाँ पे मुझे पता भी नहीं था. कभी कभी स्किन बहुत अच्छी लगती है नेचुरली, कभी अजीब सी हो जाती है. आई फील पोस्टपार्टम स्किन की कंसिस्टेंसी कुछ मेरी ज़्यादा रही नहीं है. समटाइम्स इट्स ग्रेट, समटाइम्स इट्स नॉट, एंड आई टेक ईच डे एज इट कम्स. Before I take you through everything, I want to say one of my topmost skincare hacks still remains is the breast milk on the face, on which I have even made a video on Instagram, I think, and I think that is amazing. So mamas, please use it. And last time I got trolled also a little bit ki why do we waste it and why can't we donate it. You have to use expired or breast milk that has gone bad. आप उसको अपनी skin पे use कर सकते हो, and trust me, your skin's gonna glow, all the acne is gonna go, and it is amazing. I'm not much of fancy things. I like to keep it clean, simple, and घर पे जो है. So I'm going to take you through it. Come on, I'm excited. So first up, after my shower, the ice water. I know this feels like too much मेहनत, but trust me, ये बाकी सब चीज़ों में यही एक चीज़ है which is really worth it. बिकॉज आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, आपको सिर्फ बर्फ़ डाल के रख देनी है, और जब तक आप नहाने जाओगे वो आधी पिघल जाएगी एंड हाफ सॉलिड, सो यू विल हैव द राइट मिक्सचर. यू कैन इवन ऐड सम वाटर टू इट, बट नॉट ओनली टाइटन्स योर स्किन एंड दोज पोर्स, बट इट ऑल्सो गिव्स यू दैट एनर्जी. यू नो, like you're always so sleepy and tired as a new mom, right, or as a mom, and this will just give you that, like that caffeine for your face, if you know what I'm talking about. So ice water, here we go. I should have tied my hair, but all right. Okay. और ये एक्सीडेंट जरूर होंगे, मेरे साथ तो हमेशा होते हैं. Oh my God, it feels so good. Guys, I would just say one thing कि please इसको बिना ट्राई करे मत डिस्कार्ड करना. Do try this trick. It just feels so good on your face. Even if it doesn't show results, it just feels really good. Okay, so next up, I don't use a moisturizer as such. So I'm a big fan of coconut oil for literally everything. मैं इससे सुबह उठ के ऑयल पुलिंग भी करती हूँ. I should actually make a video on oral hygiene. So anyway, I do oil pulling with this. I put it on my face रात को, दिन में, whenever I feel the need to. So I'm gonna come back to it, but दिन में what I do is I use this कैलाश जीवन. Mind blowing, simple. और इसके बारे में जो मुझे सबसे बेस्ट चीज़ ये लगती है that it is not, it's for all skin types and even for acne skin prone, because इसमें कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो पित्त को, जो आपकी बॉडी की हीट को काम करती है. So post pregnancy I feel like the heat on my face has gone up, hence the breakouts. So this kind of helps me in cool it and reduce the inflammation and keeps it moisturized. And fun fact, you can eat Kailash Jeevan. I've never tried it, but uske back pe likha that you can eat it as well. So nothing, you just use it like a moisturizer. I use it a lot under my makeup. जब भी मैं मेकअप और अपना बेस शुरू करती हूँ उसके पहले मैं अपनी कैलाश जीवन क्रीम ज़रूर लगाती हूँ. उससे मेरे फेस पे एक नेचुरल ग्लो, लाइक अ स्ट्रोब क्रीम इफेक्ट आई गेट. ओके, आई ऑलवेज डू दिस. सो दैट्स वन. इस कैलाश जीवन को रात को स्वैप करते हैं हम कोकोनट ऑयल से, which I'm not going to put it now because obviously अभी रात नहीं हुई है. बट मैं क्या करती हूँ, मैं थोड़ा सा कोकोनट ऑयल दिन में भी लेके अंडर आई पे लगा लेती हूँ. I even use my coconut oil as a base for these little things that I'm now going to show you. My favorite bottles ever. शुक्र इनके साथ ऐसे खेलती है और मैं इनको फेस पे लगाती हूँ. So what I do is, let me take you through them. So I have the rosemary, the peppermint and the tea tree oils. They are all, as you know, are for oily, acne-prone skin and also to reduce the redness. So what I do is, I take a bit of this coconut oil, थोड़ा सा like a carrier, और मैं इसमें एक-एक बूंद सबकी डाल देती हूँ. ये मैं दिन में कभी भी कर सकती हूँ, मैं जब मुझे टाइम हो. कभी रात को, कभी दिन में, डेफिनेटली कभी काम में, शूट्स में, मेकअप के पहले. So I mix it all. Peppermint बहुत कम डालना because peppermint kind of burns the skin, I've noticed. And then I just mix it up. Oh, smells so good. Stay with it. जब आपको जुकाम होता है या माइग्रेन होता है तभी भी you can just like use it, okay? And then I just put it all over my face. अभी मेरा फेस ज़्यादा ऑयली लगेगा because मैं कुछ करने वाली हूँ. Okay, so you just spread it and use this. Not a paid promotion, but ये मुझे मिला था एक PR package में. I recently received this entire box and this was one of the most interesting things in it. I don't really splurge on these gadgets for my skin, but I was quite fascinated with this one and I'll show you how it works because I would say it's a lazy person's gadget. So I don't have to, you know, those gua shas and those roller things, you have to make that effort. Isme all you have to do is on and then it, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of vibrates. And then all you have to do is, isko bas aise rakho. And it's plated with some gold thingy. So ये बहुत ही A, relaxing है, और B, this is very, it like kind of drains the lymph out of your body, right? So it's a great lymphatic massage. You can do it here if you have a headache. And here. So for a lymphatic massage, you always have to take it away from the face towards the ears because that's where your lymph nodes are. तो इसको आप ऐसे से away from the face कर सकते हैं. So whenever I do this oil wala ritual, I make sure not to step out after that. Usually कर ये ritual करके घर पे रहो so you don't attract a lot of dust, and then you can just do your things at home. Also because what I'm going to talk about next is something which can get a little controversial because I am somebody who does not use a sunscreen. So no SPF for me, and I know there might be a lot of what? How can you do that? But I genuinely believe that sun is good for us और हमें उससे दूर रहने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. I know there are a lot of arguments that say that, you know, the UV rays are not always good and there are some harsh rays which are more harmful than good. I like to believe that हमारे दादियों ने और नानियों ने and old age में they've never used a sunscreen and they've been just fine. And you can choose your hours when to step out, or you can use an umbrella if you're really into it. So I feel कि मुझे वो chemicals और वो सब नहीं चाहिए. So I don't use a sunscreen. I don't use a sunscreen on sugar, and that's how I like it. I used to use a sunscreen long back, maybe 5-10 years ago, when it came out as a fad. And then I did my little research on it and I realized that no, it's not what it's projected it out to be. And I feel it's more of a marketing thing, but then that's my thing. And I feel that's the thing with a lot of fads and trends. There are a lot of things jo hame, and especially now, there's so many things I don't even know. There's like the hyaluronic, there's the niacinamide, there's peptides, there's like so many of these amazing fancy jargons, and I'm sure they all work and they're all amazing, but eventually you have to do what works for you and what you truly believe in. Blindly हर चीज follow करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, हर चीज करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You can just pick and choose what works for you and what doesn't. So the only thing fancy in my little ancient skincare setup is this retinol shot. And this my dermatologist gave it to me recently, but I have been using retinol for a very long time, and I think it's the one thing that works like magic on your skin. In fact, when I conceived and जब मैं pregnant हुई तो मुझे एक चीज़ छोड़ने का बहुत दुख था और वो था retinol, because you cannot use retinol when you're pregnant, and even when you are breastfeeding you have to be very, very careful. And I did not use it throughout my pregnancy, and I did not even use it postpartum for many, many months. I started using it now maybe a month ago. So first 8-9 months of my pregnancy I did not, and I started using it now, and I started using it very carefully. So ये मैं उस time पे लगाती हूँ रात को जब शुक्र सो जाए, and then I put it and then I wash my hands and I make sure कि मेरा face उसको touch ना करे for many hours, because it's not good for children at all. So be very careful with that. I think retinol is something in layman terms. How to explain it? I'll explain it like how I explained my mom, because she never used to use it. And I said, Mama, अगर आपको एक चीज़ करनी है ना, आप retinol करो. It really firms your skin, it plumps your skin, and it just makes it so much younger, and pores get shut. For me, that's a big thing. I have a lot of open pores, so they kind of shrink, and I love that, and I really like this one. It's again not a paid thing, but it's that wrinkle and pore tightening Celimax retinol shot. So I use it not directly. I again mix it with my coconut oil at night, and I take 2 pumps of this, thoda coconut oil, take it, apply it, and then you're set. And I use it not every day. I use it like thrice a week, and it is amazing. And then I end it with my lip balm from my little ghee pot. And I think there is no better moisturizer for your lips than ghee. And then you can eat it also, because I love ghee. I think ghee is the best moisturizer. And अगर आपको really अपने dry या cracked lips ठीक करने हैं, ghee is amazing. I know a lot of people are going like, ew. Even Ashish goes, he doesn't like the smell of ghee. But I love it. And another pro tip is रात को सोने के पहले मैं थोड़ा सा घी शुक्र के navel पे लगाती हूँ, and it really helps in the baby's sleep deeper, nicer, longer. I also take a few drops and rub it on her soles. You can of course do it on yourself as well, but for the babies it works wonders. So ghee is big. So apart from all of this, mostly this I try and do every day. Apart from this, once a week I try and do a face mask. So what I do is I do a steam at home, and then maybe घर के कुछ packs होते हैं like a मसूर दाल और बेसन. Mostly nowadays it is whatever शुक्र का leftover उपटन होता है वो मैं अपने face पे लगा लेती हूँ. So I take a steam and उसका बचा हुआ बेसन या कुछ भी, I just put it, especially in the T-zone, take out the little blackheads, and then do a face mask, do multani mitti, a clay mask, literally whatever's available. I also sometimes use a banana peel. Whenever Shukar eats the kila, I take that peel and rub it on my face. Also very good. But these are things I do once in a while. This is what I do pretty much every day. And I think postpartum, a lot has changed, and there's something that's actually pretty much completely gone out of my routine. Is, I would say, the only thing is dermat visits, frequent dermat visits. And I used to love going to dermatologists and my doctor, and then doing like a peel or a laser or a CO2 and things like that very regularly. Like every month, it would be like clockwork. 20 days to a month, I would be there. And I genuinely feel they did help in maintaining my skin. But honestly, अभी भी बहुत मन होता है, but उतना time नहीं है. I think again, first 7 months, I did not go anywhere. There was no time to go to the dermat and get all those fancy treatments done. But I think now I'm getting there. So once in a month bhi nahi hota hai, but once in 2 months, I tried go and get a little laser or a little peel or a little hydra facial or a cleanup professionally done. I think that also works very well. So that's about it. We have good days and we have bad days. By bad days, I mean busy days. And it's really not about too many complicated things or fancy things. It's all about doing simple things what work for you and consistency. And it's also about learning and adapting to your new skin type and embracing it and loving it. I've never loved my skin more. I love it way more now. Maybe it has more flaws, but I love it way, way, way more. And love the skin you live in. And yeah, until next time.